Okay, there's a difference between science and scientists.
My life story. Yeah.
Let's start with science. Science is entirely fact. Science is data and results, but that's it. Don't get me wrong, science is an incredibly important tool, and it basically takes place in almost every kind of study that we do today. We've gotten so far as a human race because of science. History, biology, sociology, even sports today have science involved in them. My goal here isn't to devalue science in any way, shape, or form, but I do want to be realistic about what science is capable of. I certainly don't want you to believe that it's capable of more than it actually is. Science can't produce ideas. It only is fact and data. Now, scientists, they observe data and then they interpret it based on the facts that they see in front of them. And nobody considers scientists to be infallible. Even the most hardline atheists are completely open to the idea that, yeah, scientists are human, they make mistakes, and there are a lot of things that we don't know. But they're certainly not infallible. Everybody's in agreement. Obviously, interpretations have to happen for us to get anywhere, but everybody's in agreement that it's coming from a source that is imperfect. And there's really nothing about science exclusively that makes people that study science better at interpreting data than everybody else is. Now, recognizing ideas. Recognizing ideas as interpretive theories that scientists come up with is crucially important if we're trying to approach ideas while exercising critical thinking. And that's because there are typically more than one interpretive theory that exists about any given topic. There is definitely more interpretive theories about any huge scientific claim. Alright, as much as I'd love to say that Christians don't get caught up in their own worldview and just ignore science altogether in order to protect their own worldview, if I'm being honest, that's not true. That's not a problem that's exclusive to Christians. It is something that happened, but do whatever you can to not be like that. Be aware of the issues. Alright, here's a link to a video that I did about why being closed-minded is a good thing. Keep in mind that I don't actually say that being closed-minded is a good thing. It's just watch the video. What I am trying to say with this video, the one that you just watched, is that you need to be able to look at different interpretive theories and evaluate them based on the worldview that they're coming from. Put yourself in the shoes of different worldviews and then think to yourself, would I accept that interpretive theory as true? Now, the scholarly side of Christians, as much as critics will tell you that they do ignore science, they don't. Scientists that hold close to the Christian worldview, they don't ignore science, they just have different interpretive theories about what the evidence in front of us means. For example, evolutionists have the concept of the tree of life, the idea that life stemmed from one place. Creationists instead take a different approach to where we have what's called the orchard of creation, where they believe that different animals just diversified after Noah's flood. Or let's take the Big Bang Theory, for example. The concept of the Big Bang Theory, which Christians denied for a very long time, a lot of Christians are starting to accept the Big Bang Theory. Everybody's pretty much in agreement that after the Big Bang Theory, after the events that took place, there was sound waves that was emitting themselves around the universe that didn't previously exist. The difference is, creationists believe that those sound waves that were coming out from the Big Bang were actually the very thing that created the Big Bang in the first place, when God spoke the universe into being. Or let's take rapid magnetic field reversals, for example. Creationist scientists and secular scientists had very different ideas about the outcome of what they would find in relation to magnetic fields. Both sides knew that the poles, the north and south pole of the world, that they would flip at some point in time. The difference was that secular scientists believed that it would happen very, very slowly, that it would happen for 10,000 years or tens of thousands of years. Just, it would happen way off into the future and we wouldn't even see it happen. The creationist scientists believed that it would happen a lot faster. And the creationist scientists came to that conclusion by coming from the assumptions of flood geology and the catastrophic events that happened in the times of Noah. And as it turns out, the creationists were right. It's been discovered that we're actually going to be able to see the magnetic field reversal in our lifetime because it's happening very, very quickly. Okay, if we're honestly trying to pursue critical thinking, then we have to be able to separate science and interpretive theories. That way we can evaluate the two independently. Usually they're both based on the same evidence that we have in front of us. That's all I have for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for arguing with me. I like the idea of that one because it just fits. Arguing with me, that's what I'm trying to do here. I don't know. If it sticks, it sticks. You'll see in the next video.